talking about. I don't know what the fuck. Well, you know, I will say it does look fun because it means that it wasn't.
You are bulletproof when you do that,
Roll right down the back of it, put the weight on the ground, stood up, and went through it. 100%.
Okay, guys.
Right down the
I got hit 2 Christmas Eves ago on 17 in Orange Park. I got knocked off my bike and I really, I thought I was done. I wasn't wearing a helmet. I just got up. And of course, stupidly, I'm like, I'm fine, just go. And then I realized after she left, my bike wouldn't roll. And then I thought, you know, you're fine because all the adrenaline's going through your body. And tomorrow morning you're going to be in trouble. Yeah, so. But it was the adrenaline saying, just go, I'm okay. You know. Plus she was young and cute, so you know, masculine and everything came in. And I was like, yeah, I'm good.
I think we're still there.
It's really easy to keep up.
She's the face though.
The real is she's making my fucking heart.
Last week we had the cheeks hanging out. That was sweet. Yeah. Oh man, if you had GoPro, I'd have been asking you. That's a motivation, right?
I was using the first 4 minutes. Put that video up.
You got a zoom on that? No, that was a good motivator last week.
I would like to see it.
That was
I would
awesome.
like to see it, and then I'd like to not have it. I would like to see it.
I feel like those videos are so worth it.
It would
Oh, you made us
might
watch.
prevent her from doing it again. You don't want to do that.
My sister gave birth in our school, and my sister was like, I don't like that.
Yeah, that was worth the ride.
Wow, I've never seen her. No non-porn video.
Yeah. It rips more often than not. Right. Or they cut it. Sometimes they cut it. Your mom. I'll never give her story. Look at her head. Look at the head. I'm out this side.
I'm gonna also be out of town. I'm gonna be paying insane LA rent for a place that I'm never in. Yeah, exactly. So it's like I don't know if that's really so I think I just bought a house too, so I think I'm in for the long haul. Yeah.
Oh, cool.
5 years minimum, probably. Like just to try to improve some equity back. But yeah, so I'm in it now. But I like it. It's a good.
See, I would just be so
Oh, there's one over there too.
It would be really hard. It's
All over, yeah.
Is that a family message?
Gotta love it. Yes, sir, I was in the Peace Corps. I was in the Peace Corps.
I would be worried about it.
It would be in a group like this, people would walk around naked. They didn't care. They did not care. It was, and me coming from the conservative South, you know, a very traditional family, it was like shocking. But you get used to it, you know, and everybody's smoking pot and playing hockey sack and walking around naked. And I'm like, okay. I got used to it. I got immune to my social norms.
It's coming out. It's coming out.
That's what it reminds me of. Actually, a good memory to see edgy people out. Yeah, appreciate it.
You gotta let them
Got in trouble because I was with a group of them and they let us in the embassy too. And all the girls just took down and
No, I said we could go.
caused a bit of a story in the
And what was
embassy.
that thing? I was like,
It sounds like 28 days.
Yeah?
but that's good for
28
kids.
days with the Marine Corps base.
Yeah, I was born in Ohio. I
got
I grew up with hella trauma. I lived in Birmingham. I stayed in there for 12 years.
Well, you go stunt crazy now? I guess Wahoo's like as big as Jacksonville, maybe.
I grew up in Buffalo, New York.
I texted Kayla. I think
It takes 12 feet of fucking snow, and then you got fucking concrete to cover. Yeah, I'll take the poker. Every time I go back for fucking floor duty or whatever, where do you want to go? Nobody wanted to go. I get my choice of shit out there.
Yeah, I went there. I was so excited, and I was only there for a few days, so time changed. So I got up at like 3 in the morning, and I was wide awake. So I just would drive the whole perimeter of Oahu.
you could choose any day of the
You
week.
can do that easy.
I was thinking about this the other day. There was like 3 fucking highways. There was like 1, 2, and 3. There was like 101, 202, and 303.
The one that went across the mountains to whatever the point is on the mountain, I missed that.
If it's golf, you want. If it's all the other.
I climbed down the hill. That was one of my days. That was fun. A lot of people. That's really cool.
Always.
I'm a snow skiing, fucking 14 feet.
You know, I was so close to quitting, and then my life went to shit again, and I was like, okay.
Do you ever do on the northwest part of Oahu is the state park, there's a Jeep trail. And I wanted to do it, but I ran out of time. You gotta like get a pass, and there's a Jeep trail through the park, and they'll let you do it. I was excited to do it. I don't want to do it by myself, but
Found all the illegal fucking...
it's probably a lot of places up in the mountains.
Yeah, I like that. I was fucking hike. Fucking stumbled across someone. Just the Umbra. We're leaving now.
Yeah, brother.
We're leaving now.
Yeah.
I feel like I did.
I don't know how there's the families, they have those like inheritance houses because nobody can afford to live there. It's just multiple generations living in those houses. They cannot afford to build anymore. That's why is it Maui? Where's the fire happened? On Maui, yeah. Where the fire.
No, they got
No.
most recently?
It was a big fire. Where was it? It was Maui. It burned down one of the big cities, and nobody can rebuild because it costs too much.
I know they just had it for a couple of years ago anyway. Had an eruption, whatever, fucking...
Kilauea.
Yeah.
Hey, that's a risk to take, building within a few miles of Kilauea.
I don't know, this don't work for
Kind
me.
of like, okay, roll the dice. Yeah. It's like building a house on Ponte Vedra Beach. Yeah. Hey, the sand washes away. That's not our problem. That's your problem. But the city goes in and puts new sand on the beach. I'm like, why? They took the risk.
And then eventually they take it out. So I'm like, we didn't do that. That
Whatever. If I had a house on it, I'd probably be talking to I'd be writing a check to the city council. Right?
Right. But you wouldn't, because you're not stupid. Like places we don't. I live in Columbia. Like, I want my house on top of the place. No floods yet.
Yeah. You live in Columbia?
Yeah, I lived there for 3 years. Working here. No, Columbia, South Carolina.
I'm thinking South America. I'm thinking. Pull my
No. Columbia, South Carolina.
Okay, now we're talking barbecue.
Yeah, no, I'm not Escobar.
I was like, you got a good job. Driving around in a big truck with a.
But then together, I mean, it's basically like I want
I am this fucking close to pulling the trigger and fucking moving to Puerto Rico.
Really?
Hell yeah.
I heard it's a disaster.
Even so cheap to fucking buy.
Yeah.
So cheap to fucking buy.
I have the back of it. I still have the back of it.
I just heard it's a disaster financially. everything's falling apart. And they're in debt.
Yeah, but it's the U.S. fucking territory, so
Right.
we're gonna fucking bail them
The
out.
government's going to bail it out.
Exactly.
Right. Speak Spanish?
Enough to get by. You find out where the bathroom is.
Baño.
Yep. Dos
Por
más,
favor.
dos más cervezas, por favor.
Like one of my spokes is rocking on my like silver road bank.
Yeah.
Right, yeah, that's my issue. Like, I'll come on a ride like this.
But there's so many expats there already in San Juan.
Yeah.
Find
You
plenty
know
of
what?
people
You
to speak
can go to
English.
Botswana and there's a community of Americans in the capital.
True story.
And they all know each other. It's usually a little close-knit group, and I love that. I actually love that. I lived in Guinea and Senegal and spent a little time in Ghana. And you go anywhere in the world, there's an expat community, and they all have the coolest stories. You know?
Yeah.
How did you get to the middle of Senegal? Oh, well, let me tell you. Very cool.
Really?
Very cool.
Nice. That's lovely. I never really thought about it. I haven't really.
Puerto Rico, I heard it's beautiful. You know, you go
I've been. It is. It's
to the
real pretty.
rainforest down there, and I guess the different parts of the island are different topography.
Dominican Republic. I mean,
It's turned into a tourist paradise, you know, luxury paradise.
yeah. And they should have got a little Latino stuff.
Okay.
Comes with the territory.
But I got plenty of Latinos around here.
Yeah.
That's all. Find one that can fucking cook.
Find a mute one like this.
Find one that doesn't speak English.
No, because they'll yell at you in Spanish. I don't
That's
want
fine. I
it.
don't know what the fuck it's saying.
I'm so PTSD'd right now on that. If a woman yells at me, I don't know what I'm doing. I'm not going to put up with it anymore. I'm just not going to. I will walk. I don't care how beautiful she is, how rich she is.
No, I'm with you 1,000%.
I'm just too old to be yelled at anymore.
No, I'm with you 1,000%. When my wife passed, that was it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't want a girlfriend. I want to leave.
With benefits.
No, not even with benefits.
Done and done, huh?
Yeah, fucking. That was delicious, honey.
Of course. That's